you lost last to him, you came out and got a tech fall, I guess. What did you do during the week to kind of turn it around? I know it was a much better opponent last week, but how did you feel?
Either way.
I felt I didn't honestly change much. I prepared the same. I mean, obviously I did some working on some technical things, but off the mat I felt confident in what I'm doing, and I just got back to practice and kept getting better.
Coach, obviously today, very good day for you guys overall. Several pins, couple tech falls. What does a win like this early in the season do for the overall team's confidence?
I think it was just a good opportunity for these guys to go score points and do the things they're working on in practice. But yeah, I think it was a good day for us, and Hofstra guys came out and battled, and it's a nice match going into the holiday here. So something to build on, and when we get going again, I think we have Oregon State, and then we jump right into the Big Ten. So season moves right along. So we just want to be our best every time we step out there.
Coach, so, you started Braden today at 125. Is that something we're going to see moving forward? Because he had the major decision, kind of been lacking a little bit of production in the dual meets at that way, or is that just for today?
I mean, I think we're getting closer to that. I mean, Davis is competing hard, and he's a competitor. He's tough. He's got a little bit of orneriness to him, which is good. But yeah, he looked good tonight, and going out, I think getting that takedown at the end to get the major says a lot, right? Just that he was willing to do that, and obviously capable of doing that. So, but yeah, he's wrestling well, and we're starting to lean that way. That's it.
Carter, when a guy kind of refuses to engage with you, it's the hardest part just to stay patient and wait for an opening?
Yeah, I think just staying patient and staying focused on the task. Obviously, you want to go out there and wrestle because that's what you do every day. You train to wrestle, and that's what's fun. But I think he bumped up from 165, so I was glad that he chose to wrestle.
I guess this one's for all three of you. What do you guys kind of get out of these early season matchups?
I get out of every match like the same, I guess. I think if you kind of just treat it the same and just have fun. I mean, I love wrestling, so on game day I'm kind of getting out of bed and I'm all smiling, even though the weight cut is there, but it's still a good day. So those days are a lot better than it's going in the room and training.
Yeah, same thing. I love to wrestle. Simply put, I think it's just another opportunity to hone your craft, and that's what I did. I got better today because I got to wrestle.
Do you wake up all smiley too?
Yeah, I wake up smiley, excited, spirited.
Coach, same question as earlier with 149, Connor Pierce at the start today. Is that something we'll see continue in the season? Is that to be determined?
Yeah, I'd say 49 is definitely to be determined. Yeah, I was excited for Connor. I don't think he was really happy with the way he competed today, but sometimes wrestling in the arena for the first time, it can challenge your focus and a little bit. But he's a great kid and a competitor, and he'll just learn and get better from that experience.
With Shane out, this is for Carter and Aaron. Have you guys kind of talked to him? How have you been able to support him throughout like the past week or so?
Yeah, Shane's a tough kid, and I think just for him, I guess, I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty dark road sometimes if you get behind it. So I think if he just stays ahead of the curve on it and keep finding his purpose, I feel like he'll get through it. And he's in the room all the time too, and he's having a good time. And he's a real smart kid and very mature. So I think he'll handle it. He'll handle it fine, and he'll be back better than ever.
Yeah, I think he's handling it well. I obviously spoke to him and just encouraged him. And everyone goes through tough things. He's going through something tough. Obviously, it's quite the adversity, but the way he's handling it is going to come out stronger from it for sure.
Yeah, we saw David Evans at 141 today. I think on Tuesday you mentioned that Kasich had been working to get to 41 as well. We saw him there earlier. Are both those guys maybe an option at 49 eventually as well with Shane being out?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Bartlett is wrestling next week in the U.S. Open, and we have a couple other guys. So we didn't have all of our starters in there, but as you can see, we have some great kids that are ready to jump in there and wrestle. And Evans is one of them. He's really scrappy. He's tough and has quite a bit of experience, and he's a competitor. So, but yeah, I think we'll let things kind of play out and see what we need to do there at 49. But yeah, certainly Evans is a guy that could fill in at 49 and do really well there also.
Cael, do you have your list finalized of the guys from the team that are going to the U.S. Open?
Yes and no. I mean, flights get changed and canceled, and new flights get purchased last second a lot. But based on this weekend, I mean, Greg's planning on going, and Bartlett's planning on going. We have a few other guys that are kind of up in the air. I know some of our guys that didn't wrestle are heading that direction too. So we have close to 10 guys that are going to compete next week. So it's a high-level tournament. It's the main Olympic trials qualifier. So, but we'll have a handful of our guys in there.
So from here until you go to Oregon, it seems like it could be a challenging time for training with finals and then Christmas break, and then you bring everybody back. Do you give the guys structure, or do you allow them to they know what they need to do to get between point A and point B?
Well, we have this upcoming week, and I think a few days into the following week that we keep them here unless they're heading home, or I mean wrestling in the tournament in Texas. But yeah, I mean we give them as much structure as they want, and some of them listen and some of them don't. I mean that's just the way it goes, and we get them back with enough time to be able to get ready for that next match.
Do we have anything else for the two wrestlers? Okay, Aaron, Carter, you're good. Thank you.